rest of people off the showbiz world. So this main topic is going to be, where's your civil rights attorneys? Where's these leaders of the basically people's rights, and who stands up for their rights and whatnot in this world? Because I'm looking for some basically their voices to be heard right now, and that's why I'm making this first video. That I don't expect any one of them to be have too much free time during the daytime, because they probably got a lot of cases. But those who do have free time at 6 o'clock this evening, I would like to see them come back. So any children, any one of you kids out here, if there's any kids or any YouTube algorithms, I'm looking for civil rights attorneys to come back at 6 o'clock. This is just a wake up live stream video, let everyone know about the case, what happened in the case. I'm not going to tell everyone what's happened in this situation, because I want civil rights attorneys to step up. So if you're this one person that is an AI YouTube follower or AI algorithm follower out here, then I suggest you turn away from that and follow after the right stuff, which is other men out here, such as I am, standing for my rights, and I stand for your rights. Because even if you don't like what I got to say, I'm looking for it ain't about what I got to say. It's about standing for the rights in the situation. Because if they're going to trample over my rights, they're going to trample over anyone else's rights as well. And unless you got a lot of money and prestige and esteem, and then you just get a pass, you get maybe a slap on the wrist, or if your dad's a little involved with the state, got the little government contracts, then your kid just may get a slap on the wrist, get paid out, be bribed and manipulated. But we're not in this situation. That's not the case of what it's about. So everyone, I'm looking for obviously YouTube algorithm probably has a hard time finding civil rights attorneys, and have a hard time showing up to someone's rights, because I know all these YouTube employees, the way they've been behaving over this past few weeks and stuff, and they want to prevent my message, but they want to allow other people's messages to get through. So I'm looking for people that can get out here and share this to their civil rights attorneys, or share this with civil rights attorney they may know through some past meeting, or maybe their dad. Maybe some kids out here, their dads are civil rights attorneys. But at 6 o'clock this evening, I'm going to be coming back, going through the case of what happened. You're going to have to check out and review the videos in my description boxes. You can check out the video of the incident and see the what happened. And then the court case was today. I made a live stream yesterday, and this is why I have a I'm against YouTube algorithms, such as YouTube took 24 hours to share this video, wait until after the court case, but didn't want to share my video before the court case. So there's something going on between the cahoots and them working together, it seems like, in the situation. But beside that fact being put aside, I'm looking for civil rights attorneys, because when you violate my rights, you're getting your rights violated, because I'm standing for everyone's rights that are being violated. And that's simply what happened. And basically, the police officer used excessive force, which you can see in that video. And when police officer attacked me, he ripped off my door, caused vandalism and destruction of property, used excessive force, tried choking me to death, because he didn't like me utilizing my freedom of speech. And I'm looking for civil rights attorneys. I will tell you what happened in the court case today, and the video and the live stream that's going to be coming up at 6 o'clock this evening. So anyone who knows civil rights attorney, or has a civil rights attorney on hand, or their dad may be a civil rights attorney, then please share this or have them come back at 6 o'clock. Make time in their schedule, please. And also, at that same note, I know there's a lot of civil rights attorneys that are busy out here. I just ask you to make time at 6 o'clock so you can just review and share your voice out here, because that's the situation we need, or the situation we're all in, where people are being told to be silent when people need to be told to be speaking up in cases. And I can tell about the incident in the court case. I also can tell about another incident at the vital statistics that I had an encounter, which I had to, after I left the court case, I had to go there to get some documents, and I can tell you about that incident there. So, hey, how you doing? Z4X, so to say. How you doing? If you know any civil rights attorneys, or if you know anything, or if your dad is, or any, just please share this, because that YouTube algorithms isn't going to share this. What black hand? What was that? What I Handbid or whatever. I may not pronounce your name, but what black or what? Because this video is calling for anyone who knows a civil rights attorney. I'm calling out the civil rights attorney to show up tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm going to make this video, and if you can share this with them, I encourage all of you, if you know anyone, to have them come back at 6 o'clock this evening. Is it Hissa, or Hessa, or Hissa? Hissa, give me a 1. Hessa, give me a 2. I'll move on. I'm still looking for anyone who is out there that can have or knows a civil rights attorney. Then please share one. Okay, Hassa or Hessa. Hessa. Okay. All right. Well, good to meet you, Hessa. How you doing? But anyone else out here, I'm looking for, if you know a civil rights attorney, then I encourage you to share this video with them. And I'm going to be back at 6 o'clock to tell you the story about the court case and update everyone about the court case of what happened today and why I have asked you to share this, because YouTube algorithms took 24 hours to publish my YouTube short last night, the day before the court date, and wait till after court date. But so there's issues with YouTube that wants to be working in cahoots with these basically people who violated rights. And if you don't like what I say, that's irrelevant, because me standing up for my right is standing up for your right. So if you're standing for my right, you're going to have to accept what I say, because that's the simple truth of standing for the rights of another individual in this situation. Because if you're standing for your rights, then you're standing for everyone's rights. So I'm looking for a civil rights attorney or any civil rights attorneys that can come back tonight at 6 o'clock, where I can share the story of that court case and the incident and what happened and why these guilty people are basically the relation of how they're guilty, and why I'm looking for a civil rights attorney to come along and just voice their concerns right now. Speak up for the matters. Yeah, hopefully we can get justice out here. That's what I'm looking for in my case, because they vandalized my property. I know it isn't a tragedy, drastic case like someone's been shot and killed, but I know a kid, Joseph Jennings, in Ottawa, Kansas, who was shot and killed, and that's the situation we're in. We're facing a judicial terrorist, and these judicial terrorists have now used excessive force, destroyed my property, and attacked me while I was telling them to get off my lawn. I only can take care of what they wanted to do, which was vandalize my fire pit, which they already did the day before. So they wanted to continue their abuse, which you can check out in those videos if you want to preview and look back in the live streams. But besides that fact, I appreciate everyone for being out here. I encourage everyone to come back at 6 o'clock this evening. You can hit that notification if you to be notified, and I don't care if you just hit notify for this evening and then want to get off after that. But let's be notified. I'll share the story about the court case, what the judge said today, and the situation at hand, and why I'm looking for a civil rights attorney. So if you are a civil rights attorney out here, I encourage you to come back and make your time. And if you know a civil rights attorney, I appreciate you coming back or sending the message off and sharing this so they can be here at 6 o'clock this evening. Y'all have a good day, or until now for the next couple hours.